A lot of women think that it's one big game. Life is one big game, and they're going to win at it. They've been taking advantage of men for ages, using a very, very broken system. You have the foodies who are, going out with guys on dates every single night, every single day, maybe even multiple times a day, just so that they can eat and not pay bills. You have women who would go to the club, go to the bar without a dollar in their pockets. They don't even have money to get home, knowing that they're going to be able to get guys to buy them drinks. It's all about taking advantage of men. And as a man, you would logically say, well, I'm not going to do something like this. I would never try something like this to take advantage of people around me like this because eventually it's going to catch up to me. Women live their lives, their entire lives like this, and figure that they will never get caught because, in feminist Western society, women are up there, men are down there, and all they have to do is claim victimhood. Well, guess what? Men aren't tolerating it in 2024. You have the MGTOWs, the men going their own way, that are basically saying that we're going to live separately. You have men walking away, or walking away from relationships, toxic relationships, walking away from whatever doesn't work for them. They are men with alternatives. If they find a good woman in Western society, they'll walk away with her, or they're just choosing to live lives of simple lives of luxury and comfort. They may go overseas and find a woman overseas, but they're not tolerating the total BS anymore. These are men who are like, yeah, we're not going to have our wealth extracted from us anymore, be taken advantage of anymore. We're not about that. Well, guess what? Now we have a story where this brother, he decided that he wasn't going to tolerate it. When he got married, he told his then girlfriend that he doesn't like when women are out dressing provocatively. He doesn't like this type of bad behavior. No girl trips, none of that stuff. Well, guess what? She could, they got married and she began engaging in that. And what did he do? He put her out and divorced her. Like literally, she came home one day and there was not a place for her there. Her stuff was not in the house. I mean, this is what's happening in 2024. Men are not playing games in 2024. Okay, women think that men are powerless. Women think that men are weak. Women think that because of the legal system, they could just turn on the camera, start destroying the lives of these men, recording these men. Oh, he's taking me on a date. He's taking me to Cheesecake Factory. I'm going to record it, put him on the internet, and maybe he'll lose his job. I'm going to socially shame him, or I'll make something up. It doesn't really matter. I'll destroy your reputation, but I'm going to come and get you. I'm going to get you if you don't give me what I want, because it's basically extortion at every level. And men are having it. Men are basically walking away. Men are entering into their soft guy summer, soft guy era. Women, on the other hand, this is broke girls. This is broke girl winter. They're entering into broke girl winter and into their broke girl era. And it's going to be rough. It's really, really rough. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into the video because I want you guys to see this. This is what's happening.
I divorced my wife because the way that she started dressing. I told her from the jump that I don't like women that dress provocative. I don't like that stuff at all. You have to dress modest. You know what I'm saying? Only dress provocative if it's just me and you inside the house. So she started hanging out with these girls from a job. And, I met them. And I'm instantly just thinking in my mind that this is not a good group right here. This is one of them groups where she's not going to want to feel like she's being left out and stuff like that. And I said, I don't think you should be hanging out with these chicks because all these chicks are single. You know what I'm saying? None of these chicks are married. Single women, they tend to get married women in trouble. So after about like a month, you know what I'm saying, of her chilling with these girls, she started dressing like how they was dressing. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, where you going with that on? And then she told me, she like, it's just an outfit. It's not much. I'm just, just dressing for the occasion. I'm like, no. I said, no, you got to take that off. I'm like, no, I don't care who you hanging with. You can't put that on, man. You're not fit to go out there dressed like that. And instead of her going to change, she left anyway. She said, no, this is what I'm going to wear. All my friends are dressing like this, and this is just what I'm going to wear. Okay. When she came back, it only take one time to do that thought stuff with me. You know what I'm saying? When she came back, 2 o'clock in the morning, all her stuff was outside. All of it. She was knocking on the door, calling my phone, asking me to let her in. I said, no, it's over. I said, You only got one time to do me like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's over. Nah, heck no. I asked you not to go out there and dress like that. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like you showing too much. I said, it's over. So I threw all her stuff out and then let her back in. Call her mom and call her dad. I said, it's over. I said, I don't talk to people that dress provocative. I don't talk to people like that. And now she want to start because she's hanging out with these girls. I kicked her butt out. Fellas, one time, that's it. You let it fly after that, they're just going to keep doing it to you. One time.
Y'all, one time. This is not even this is not a game. This is not a women don't understand, guys. Men are not tolerating anymore. Like literally, how many times are too many times? One time. One time. All right. Men have zero patience. Oh, she did it one time? Nope, she's gone. That's just who she is as a person. All right. Men have no flexibility at all anymore. They're not playing these games anymore. All right. They're not trusting anymore. Okay. Oh, she didn't know any better. Like she decided to go out, test him, she's gone. Just like that. One time. There's a world full of women, guys. World full of women. Dudes are there with their Filipinas. And their Filipinas know not to try this type of thing. All right. Don't get me wrong. There's some Filipinas that do mess around. And a lot of these dudes, you have a lot of simps over there. But overall, most Filipinas, they know how to carry themselves. Okay? It's a culture. It's a culture. It's a mindset. And women in Western society, they have this culture, this very toxic culture that where they believe that they can do whatever they want. And there are no consequences because society has conditioned them to believe that there are no consequences for women. Women can get away with whatever they want to. Women can do whatever they want to. And no one's going to stand up to them. No one's going to challenge them because they are women. You know, women are powerful victims. Men are pathetic villains. That's the society that we now live in. The women don't understand that men have rights too. Men have rights too. And men are not tolerating the BS anymore. Men are not tolerating the games anymore. It's it's not a game. It's really not a game. Women did this to themselves. They put themselves in this situation where men have just woken up now and said, "Yeah, that's it. That's it. Game over." Things are changing rapidly, absolutely rapidly, and women are not able to keep up with it. They're not able to keep up with the changing times. And no one's crying for them because they did this to themselves. They chose this for themselves. They chose this reality for themselves. They treated Men are treated so poorly, and they've just had enough. Men have literally just had enough, and that's why men are walking away from Western society. That's why men are walking away from relationships in Western society and saying, "You know what? I'm good. I'm good. I don't need this. I don't need this problem in my life. I don't need any of it. I'm good. Goodbye." And when men leave, women panic. They're like, "Why is he going? Why is he acting like this?" And it's because men are like, "Yeah, no more. No, we're done. We are done. We're good. We are so good. We are done here." And women are the ones who created this reality. They're the ones who pioneered this reality, the way that they behave, the way that they carry themselves. And they will forever say that they are victims. They will never take accountability or responsibility for any of the things that they are saying or doing. They will always try to shift the blame directly back to men. And that's really no way to live. It is really no way to live. And now consequences are knocking. The longer that they try to avoid consequences, the worse they're going to be down the road. And I've said this before, like, women, they're not going at this point, they cannot change as people. They're going to change, they'll just change their tactics. If you look at the cesspool that is the tradcon movement, like look at how a lot of these tradcon women are. They're out here like, oh, I'm getting myself a traditional man, and I'm going to dress in like, clothing, be like an Amish lady, and wear like all of this blush. It's terrible. It looks terrible, and they're just pretending because all of these tradcon women want a sugar daddy. It's basically like the girlfriend experience. All of these tradcon women want a sugar daddy. They are all looking for sugar daddies. Oh, because they're all marrying millionaires. They're all marrying millionaires. Like the dude has to be very well. He has to be wealthy. He has to be the 666 guy, make above six figures, be at least 6 feet tall, have a six pack. Okay, and then on top of it, then he has to be loyal and godly and conservative and all this other crap. It's total BS. They don't want a good man. They don't want a man making $50,000 a year that could, keep a roof over their head, food on the table, bit of money in their pocket, give them everything they need to survive. They don't want that kind of guy. They want the 666 guy. Okay, what this whole tradcon thing is just cosplay. It is 100% cosplay, complete and utter cosplay. I look at this channel like this chick Janelle or something like that, and at one point she was like wearing headscarves and covering her head up, and then she got bored of that, and she's been doing these things for years. Oh, one moment she's dressing like an Amish lady, the next minute she's dressing like someone who from the from like that would be in the Middle East, like with the head covering and all of that stuff in an Islamic country. The next moment she's dressing like someone from like way women might have dressed 2,000 years ago, like in Bethlehem. Like I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And then she goes back to just dressing like normal, and it's like all she does is sit around. It's like talking about relationships and how to get a man and how to do this and that. And this is a married woman. This is a married woman with a kid. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, you're a married woman, you have a kid. Who are you advertising to? Like, who is this content really, really for? Because you have your dude at home, but the way you sound, it sounds like you're looking for a dude. And I've thought about that a couple of times. I've 100% thought about that a couple of times, and it's just like it's crazy. It's crazy. So this dude, he wasn't having it. He was not having a single bit of it. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, consider checking out my newsletter for my personal thoughts and insights. Click the link in the description to go and check that out. It is completely free. So go and check that out. All right. I send it out weekly. It is a weekly newsletter. And also, we're finally on Locals. So you can go and check out the Angry community on Locals for exclusive content. And it's angrygalaxy.com if you want to go and check out the Locals community. There are exclusive videos, there are guides on there, tons of great stuff. So go and check that out. Angrygalaxy.com. That is our Locals. It's linked in the description of the video. Guys, this is only going to continue to grow more and more. This trend of men walking away, this trend of men saying that we're not tolerating even an inch. All right? Because you give her an inch, she'll take a foot. She's going to take a foot. Forget about it. Forget about it. Men are done with it 100%. They're not paying for their meals, and they're not paying for meals anymore. They're not wasting time with dates anymore. There are no excuses anymore. The woman needs to create actual value. A lot of men are not even dealing with women in Western society anymore. Like they've opted out completely. They're like, yeah, listen, man, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. This game isn't for me that y'all are playing. I'm just gonna walk away and I'm gonna go and live my best life. And how did women end up in this situation? It's because of the decisions and the choices that they've made. And let's be realistic. When it comes to this brother right here, he already knows what's up. He knows she doesn't love him. All right. This is the man that she loves right here. This is the man that she loves. This is the man that's been crawling in and out of his house while he's at work. All right. This is the guy that she loves. She loves little Poncho. She loves little Poncho. Look at him. Cute little Poncho. Fat little daily. Drinking his tequila. Eating his carne asada tacos in your bed. This is the reality of it. By the way, guys, did you know that in Mexico they don't do like the whole crunchy taco thing? That's an American invention. I was shocked when I lived in Mexico. Like they did like the whole crunchy taco thing. That's an American thing entirely. And we've had like crunchy tacos since we were like I was a kid in like the 1980s. They'd give us crunchy tacos at school, and I was like, this sucks. I want the soft stuff, and it was just like a trend. But yeah, like they don't have like if you want like they don't even have them over there. Maybe if you can find a Taco Bell, the tacos over there are soft. It's so incredible, you know. But I mean, little Poncho, I'm telling you, he enjoyed himself over there, and then he came to America, and it's tranquila, tranquila, because he doesn't all of his money he sends it back over there because that's where he's going to retire. But they love him. They love him. They love little Pancho. He's the he's familia ahora. He's family now. You and little Pancho, you're hermanos, not hermanos like him and like Sancho. Because sometimes Sancho comes around and he also helps out. They're both plumbers, so they help to clear up the drains because sometimes she has clogged drains, so they clear up the drains while you're at work, and they lay down the pipe. They're like the Mario brothers. They're like the Hispanic Mario brothers. But yeah, guys, this brother put her on the street, and it's a sign of things to come. What do you guys think regarding this? And let me know your thoughts. We'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWAM and walking away. And cheers.